Hey y'all, Rexton Gray with Gray's Archery. Did you just get your bow back from the shop and they tied in your drop away arrow rest? I'm betting money they did it wrong. Let's find out if your bow shop sucks. Alright y'all, let's tie this rest in. This is the way most of your pro shops, say that pro, they are going to press your bow, which we will do now. And then they are going to take your drop away cable, need a little more. They're going to split it. They're going to try to split it till they press it some more. There we go. And they're going to run up to the serving just like that. They're going to stick this, they're going to burn this end of your drop away, and they're going to stick it in there. They're going to depress the bow, and they're going to say you are done and all set. I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to cause you a lot of problems later on, especially if you're running stock strings. They are going to stretch. After about 100 shots, they're going to stretch. And right now, what you've done, or what they've done to you, they've introduced something into the string, this cable, excuse me, and you are going to have to compensate for that by going into this cable, this opposite cable, and twisting it to take up the length that was done here, because this has now come out of time. You've added a whole lot of twist into this one, so it's going to come out of time eventually as well. A good set of aftermarket strings probably won't move as much on you, but it is going to stretch over time as well. The more you twist it, you're squeezing that wax out, and it's going to stretch. The way I do it, I haven't seen anyone else that does it this way, at least not on videos or in a pro shop. I'm sure there's a few of you out there that have figured this out. What I like to do, get this cable back out of here. You burn this in the same way. This is where y'all can see. So get this guy out of here. That. Now your cable's back to its stock position, right? We don't have a whole lot of twist in it, and you're good. And the great thing about what I'm about to show you is you don't even need a bow press to do this. If you order a drop away rest, you don't have to take it to your pro shop and do this. You do need a couple of things, but a bow press is not one of them. So let's get this out of here. Actually, we don't have to get it out of there. Let's just leave it there where it don't fall on me. All right. So what you will need, obviously that cable there, and I'm going to do black serving just so you can see it. Make sure you got some good wax, nothing too slippery. Beeswax is good, just something. You always want to do that on your servings. And that should be plenty. That's a foot or two, probably about 2 foot. Let's cut that. We'll leave that there. Okay. So make a U. Let me zoom out. So make you a U with your string. You got 2 tag ends. Doesn't matter if you go over this or under it. Run this over. So you got it like that. Pull this through. And now you've got a loop, okay? Now what you want to do, I'll slide this down just so we get it out of, make sure y'all can see. slide this down so you can get it kind of out of the way. If you're too tight up in here, it's just going to make it hard on you. And you want to do this a couple of times. Use that loop, run back through it. And I like to put that right on top of that other one, kind of stack them up. What you're trying to do, you'll see in a second here, you're trying to make something that loop can't go back over when you're firing. Usually do about 4. Let's keep doing the same thing here. And this last one, I really want to get it on top of that one, and as much as I can. Just like I said, I want something stacked up there where it's not going to be able to come over the top of it. Okay. Now this will move freely. Okay. It slides up and down the string. We have not put anything through that cable yet. So take this. This rest has already been put on and timed. I'm doing this to show you how to do it. Otherwise you would go through another process to time the rest, which is very easy to do. But just for us attaching this is how you do it. Okay, so go over this. And what you're going to do basically is make one part of a D loop. Oh, so you're going over that cable, over the cable, back around itself, under the cable, back over the cable, and then pull it through. Okay? It's going to end up just like that. So that's what you're going to do when you get ready to do this next step. I'm going to take this back out. You can see that just doesn't want to go out already. All right. So slide this up. And give yourself about that gap of what the reason we tied that is so you can see how thick that was. That's usually about where you want it, right there from your serving. On most Matthews, you're going to have this serving run down this far. Hoyts will be a little bit different, but everything's the same as far as how you set this up. So we're going to, those tag ends that we had, we're going to lay those just across. You just want them to lay flat somewhere up in here. Do whatever you can to hold it there. All right, and we're gonna make this one end of a D loop again, okay? And you saw that's going to go, this is going to go under that tag in, it goes under that loop. Make sure you can see that. Let me zoom in. There we go. All right, so you can see how this is run underneath that loop, okay? Now we're going to come down. We're still underneath our serving, and we're going to pull on this, and you're going to have that knot there now. And that's that one part of the D loop. I try to get that, you really want that burn in towards your bottom cam. Tie that in. All right, we can cinch that down a little bit, and it ain't going in it. It's not going to go anywhere now. Grab this tag, and you're going to slide this knot up. Slide it up flush. Now your serving is going to stop that knot you made from the timing cable from going up anymore. Okay. Get both of these tag ends on the same side. You don't want to be coming across your string. So we're like that. And now we're going to do the same thing we did on the bottom, but we're going to be on top of this stock serving now. You're going to make that knot right on top of that timing cord knot. This one do maybe 2 or 3, just like what we did on the bottom, okay? That's that. And what I like to do here, this is the trick to keep it from sliding. What it'll try and move on you if you don't do this. Come in here and you want to go under this cord in this situation right here, and we're gonna start a back serve. Trying to do this upside down so y'all can see it. You just want to keep running this over just like how you're back serving. If you were tying in a peep, it'd be the same way. And you only have to do about 4. Lay that tag in there, and then we're going to start coming back up on top of it. And you're doing this with both tag ends. That's the only difference in doing it this way versus a peep sight where you would just have one tag in. And as soon as we get our loop there, we grab this, and you can see it start to come out. Keep pulling, slide that down, and pull it tight. And then all you got to do is come in and burn this off. Burn it down like that. Now we have something that can't slide up and down. And if you need to add a twist to this cable, this spins freely. So if you add a twist and this comes around on the back end, you just pull it back around that way. You don't have to mess with your cable timing. You don't have to mess with this other cable. You're not going to jack it up as far as putting too many twists in it and things. So this is good to go. If your pro shop doesn't take the extra, what did it take? 10 minutes, and that was with me talking to show you how to do this to your bow, and they just stick it through there. One, if they've already timed this bow and then they stick it through there as an afterthought, your bow is completely out of time. I guarantee it. And what they've done is basically set you up. Most places are not close to you. Bow shops aren't like Walmart where they're right there and you can be there in 15 minutes and have them twist this back for you. So they basically set you up for failure to come back. And that's why if your bow shop's doing this, they suck. Thank you guys. If you like this, if this helped you, please like, subscribe, comment. Thank you.